Hey guys, I'm Russell Vane, and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. We're still back in the Blood and Wine DLC. We just barely started this DLC in the last episode. Well, we kind of technically started the quest line for the Blood and Wine DLC in like a very, very far away episode. I actually picked it up, but I didn't really continue with it. It was purely by accident that I just talked to this random dude and it shoved the DLC's main quest into my log, and then it just never changed since then, and it was just continuing with whatever it is. So yeah, apologies for those who missed out on how the hell you get to the Blood and Wine DLC. It's literally just talking to a dude out in Novigrad, I think it was, and then we just followed the track to the random house that we just did in the last episode to just actually commit to learning about Blood and Wine pretty much. But yeah, overall, let's continue this game. I turned down the bitrate, aka the FPS, on my Facecam's recording, or in OBS settings. I literally just turned it down so I can see if that might help a lot more, or if it worsens it. Because basically I had it where my Facecam was running 60 FPS. Which is a problem for me in general, because I don't really care if my Facecam runs 60 FPS or not, because previously my Facecam has always been 30 FPS for the past recordings for the for the past recordings back when I was recording this for all this time. I've never changed it to 60 FPS. I only did 60 FPS because I was thinking it would be cool to kind of match up my Facecam with the game itself, the game footage and everything. But at the same time, it's a sacrifice because, you know, I have to sacrifice a bit of performance for OBS to work very well. Yeah, OBS is still churning and using as much as what the GPU needs for the stuff. But at the same time, it's using the GPU to render out the game as well. The GPU is rendering out in the game as well, so it becomes harder for me to legitimately get enough stuff for the stuff I need. Alright, let's go pick up this notice board, though. Yeah, so in this episode, we're going to pick up this notice board, and hopefully we'll fast travel all the way back to the windmill where we first where we first fought the monster here. And then once we finish that, we will go ahead and after that, we should probably be able to go to the city by then, hopefully. If not, then I'll make my way to the city after that, if anything. Pause and read, obviously. I won't be reading all of it for you guys because it's kind of an interest for time for me, a little bit. To save me some time to go through all this, to be able to get things really quickly out of the way for me. But yeah, I'm taking a little quick skim of what I'm seeing here. It looks like there's a few quests here, probably one or two quest lines there. Okay, one discovered. There's a Knight's Tale. Okay, it's another thing. Oh, telling me to read this. Okay, poop for brains, effers, or yeah, effers. I'm just gonna say it like that. Who think you're jesters? I'm warning you, jesting's over. Okay, I guess. Alright, let's fast travel back to the warehouse. Or the windmill, sorry. I don't know what the hell's a warehouse going to do with anything here. Let's see. We got an herbalist there too, so that's good too. Right there. There we go. Alright, back to the main quest, and then we'll see if that will lead us to the thing we need to do. Excuse me while I try to finish my coffee. I mean, it's already afternoon. It's not good for me to not. It's not good for me if I don't finish it immediately after. Alright, let me mark the quest line for the main quest first. Makes it easier for me to see if the guy's right there or not still. I don't think Roach is here anymore, so. Wait, don't tell me he moved on without me. Oh wait, no, he probably moved down the hill because he was probably because he was annoyed the fact that I wasn't starting the quest right away with him. I was planning on starting the quest, but I was like, I want to do some walking around a little bit in the areas out here because I know it's gonna take me a bit of time before I can actually start doing whatever. Okay, so I had to follow him. Oh. Yeah, I was waiting to... I needed to call Roach because I can't seem to continue on without him. Roach, don't go. There we go. Really randomly, just shows up right there and then...
Come on, Roach. Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Oh, wow.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Damn.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Alright, let's see what do we have here. Is it inside the house, maybe? Oh, no, it's not inside the house. It's locked. Damn it. Alright, well, let's see what's around here. Okay. Do they use a different currency? I just realized.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Why do I hear drowners?
Got guests.
Oh.
Careful.
Oh. Oh, jeez. This is weird. Get Igni out. Because I haven't used Igni as well. Ow! God dang it. They're all, like, up on my face right now. Oh. Ow. Oh, oh, oh! Holy crap. Okay, those things are like porcupines. What the fudge? I have to eat. I gotta eat something. Jeezums, that was bad. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, Jeezums. Oh, ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Back it up, back it up. Woo!
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
That was annoyingly bad. Let me go ahead and meditate a little bit. Jeezums, those things are like more tougher than the drowners, really. It's like the drowners combined with the drowners combined with the ones that blows up in the original game or the normal game, and then the addition to it is like literally just spikes, and that's ridiculous, dude. Man, I was about to die in that fight there. Oh, there's some more footprints here.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Okay. Oh, right here.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Interesting. So were they using the...
Dive in. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Maybe they used the body for bait, maybe, for something? Maybe, potentially?
Junk that came down the river.
Alas, nothing.
Alright, use the Witcher sense to search the nets for clues. Riverbanks to... Yes, either one is the same thing for me, I guess. Both of them feel like a little bit weird. I'm gonna have to dive, isn't it?
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to continue on to the bank then, shall we? There we go. What is this?
Look, a boat was launched here.
Really?
Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
I like how those guys look at those group of guys just looking at us. It's like, oh, there's this hooded figure right there. I see.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged.
Oh.
He was a man of extremes.
Okay.
Standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt. You've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Alrighty.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Okay. I don't know what duty you need to fulfill beyond telling her about Geralt, but... I like how the way he walks. The way he walks is just like the funniest animation I've ever seen in my life. I know it's like a twist between jogging and,
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times.
Okay.
We address each other by our first names in private.
oh.
Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Give me a second. Alrighty, welcome back. Sorry about that. A little bit of something was going down for inside the house. But anyways, yeah, I cut off his conversation for a little bit there. Sorry about that.
What?
Or
No
disrupted
knights
his
brave
walking,
enough?
I guess.
Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast.
Alrighty.
Dark powers.
Do I just walk in? Okay, I do. I mean, I didn't know that was gonna be a thing.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Wait, what? Did he really introduce me already? Okay, well, I'll say it, I guess.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac-Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Stop saying that. I get it.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
I love how he's just like, I'm tired of this conversation already, because this guy keeps repeating himself about the sky red bloodshot, whatever it is. The blood red skies. Like, why do you keep saying that?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found the body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Makes sense. I mean, any body found in a net is bound to be cut open. Like, they had to cut the net to kind of get the guy, or get the thing untangled, pretty much.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Yennefer? No, it looks like Yennefer for some
Who
reason.
was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
What?
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property.
Yikes.
The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Sure. Folk are saying the beast divine punishment. I'll go examine the body. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did double check to see the recording of the OBS facecam footage that I did. It seems fine. It didn't delay or anything. It seems fine, meaning I don't know if it will affect when I start editing it, but it doesn't look like it would be a problem. I don't think it would be a problem in general. I forgot to mention that at the start of the episode. Yeah, I mean, she looked like Yennefer for a second there when she walked out, but she was the hooded figure we saw when we were looking at the body, I think. When we were looking at the area of the body, and like when he pointed at the crowd, there was like a hooded figure. I think that hooded figure was literally that. But why would the daughter of the innkeep even play a role? Well, I mean, it is because dead body's nearby her innkeep, her parents' innkeep, so it makes sense that she would probably be involved somehow. So that's like a sort of like red herring in a sense. But at the same time, there's another issue for me, is that it seems like the side quest of the wine war is going to relate a lot to what we're doing right now, because it seems like they mentioned Vivacario, I think it was his name, or something, Vivario. And like literally the guy is asking me to help him or his wife, ask him to help him, or his wife asking me to help her, to literally either win back that place for one of the two. And I'm kind of curious if anything will change dramatically based on who I help for that. I'm kind of curious, though. Yeah, anyways.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Ew.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers.
Really?
We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher Codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Interesting. So there has been a bit of controversy with the poor people. It seems like from this game, which is a very interesting like political issue with this society, like with this particular society. It seems like, because it seems like middle class and above are like all like they're doing their thing, but at the lower end of everything, like everybody outside of it, it would be like are considered people who are like influential, like they're very easily influenced by religious talk, which happens in the main game, which is interesting as well too, because like the fire spirit, no, the Eternal Flames, I think was the name of the society or the religion that the people were, the Eternal Fire, I think, I don't remember. Eternal Fire was like literally like they were like literally chanting the same bullcrap over and over again when they are just as corrupted as like what the higher ups were, like in the Novigrad and the whole area of that area, like with the Velen, like they're so corrupted just as much, but people don't realize it until then. Like they don't realize it until we actually go in and get messed up with them, that we will probably figure out if that's true, that they're as messy as they are, or if they're lying. Like it has to depend on the quest when we will figure that out. Anyways,
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Icky monster.
interesting. All right.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Yep.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Yep.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
I don't
I'm
want
tempted to ask a few
to.
questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
All right. Well, that's so long to Milton for now. Alrighty. So he doesn't really lead me. He just led me into this area, which ends up being a place that I literally already went to. Okay, so we're avoiding that for now. And it seems like some stuff is being changed here a little bit, I think. Level 40. I'm not even level 40 yet. Jeezums. Okay, so I'm supposed to go into that area. Wait, is that one of the... Oh, shoot. I wanted to help the... I wanted to help the woman. I want to help the wife of the guy. What was it? Coronata? Let's see, where's hers? Oh my, they're all everywhere else. Yeah, they're everywhere else. What the heck? Let me see what his look like. What does Vermentino looks like? Oh god, his is also just as worse. They're also spread... Well, his is worse, actually, overall. Because Vermentino is going to be me literally looking at, like, 5 spread across locations, while hers is, like... Hers is at least a little closer with each other, I guess I would say. Yeah, like, they're grouped up a little bit more than the other one is. Well, it looks like equal distance, actually. Never mind. It's just a little bit further from wherever I'm at. Alright, anyways, let's head over to town, I guess, since that's the case where I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to go into the Gwent. I want to get the Gwent tournament out of the way for a little bit. At the same time, I wanted to get the notice anyway, so get the notice boards over there, so it makes it easier for me. That. There we go. I was gonna call Roach because I need Roach to kind of get to the place quickly. I mean, in all honesty,
Faster.
I would love to use... I would love to be on foot, but at the same time, like... At the same time, this map is big enough where it's hard for me to go
Sounds like a
through.
fight. Have to hurry.
Okay, I guess I have to help, it seems like. Whoa, that horse ran off quickly. Now let's go and help this guys.
must still be here.
What the hell? I know I didn't want to do this, but we'll have to help them anyways.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Oh, there's a dead body right here.
With a single blow.
Interesting. I'm guessing they're coming from underground, maybe?
In the cellar. Gotta be. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Potentially this...
Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand.
Interesting.
Massacred by a vampire.
Oh!
Not an Ekimara, though. Or a fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck.
It might be a vampire. I remember this. There is a quest dealing with a vampire, I think. Yeah, because I remember watching a video about how this one was, like, the weirdest one. Like, it's a really difficult... It's, like, a really easy to go through thing, but it's a hard thing to kind of accustom myself with it, is what I think it was. Like, it's really hard to maneuver through the conversation between the beast. Anna Henrietta? Is she the one that we... Yeah, she's the one who called on us to join her on the whatever it is. Beastery. Let's see. Specters? No, I don't think it would be a specter. It would be a vampire. There it is. Oh, she looks like the one character that we literally saw. Like she looks like the innkeeper lady, basically. That's what it is, I think. It's the innkeeper lady for some reason. Pause and read, obviously. I'm not going to read all of it, but it looks like it's going to be hard to fight her, if anything. Okay, it looks like she's... Moondust, vampire oil, black blood. Yrden is going to be a lot more vulnerable for her. Okay.
Black blood and moondust. Could be lifesavers.
I like how it just gives me free XP for just reading. Yrden. A magic trap. Okay. Might work. Let me save, actually, before we continue. Just in case we have a fight that ends up making it hard for me to deal with. She went this way?
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Oh god, the door's creaking.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
I think the thing just blew it into, like, the walls, it looks like.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
No, I didn't want to examine the door. I want to examine the body, dude.
Used this to batter down the grate.
Oh, she just threw the body at the door and just slammed right into the wall. Alright, who are we bumping into vampire-wise? It is the lady. She's... Why is she naked? Jesus.
Saw you at the inn.
Oh, that's the body that they picked up.
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Ew, the hand. I think the dude was actually a vampire himself. Holy heck. This is weird.
We don't have to fight.
I'm a bit concerned.
You are wrong.
Whoa. Okay, this is gonna be bad for me then. Oh?
I cannot let you leave.
And I cannot afford to die here though. How? How does the trap work? I've actually never used the trap before. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna use the fire. I actually have not used the trap before though. Oh jeez, that was close. I don't know where she's at. Oh, I see her now. Oh, jeez. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez, she's on fire. Ooh. That was easier to fight, though. I gotta heal up a little bit. Oh, I see her, but it's like hard to do something about it right now because I'm dodging it. Oh, no, I accidentally messed. Oh, jeez, I messed up. I messed up so bad. Oh, jeez. Oh, so whenever she screams, it seems like it will expose her position. She's laughing like crazy too, which is annoying me. I can barely see her. Ah! Ugh! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Gotta heal. Candy? What the fudge? She healed me. Oh no, she healed because she killed me. Oh jeez. She healed because she hit me, didn't she? That's probably what it is. Gotta avoid touching her then, or letting her touch me then. Alright, we got that. Ah! Yeah, she's... Ugh, Jesus. Man, that's so freaking difficult to fight. Ah, damn it! I can't see her! Oh. I'm gonna have to keep dodging her. Got her. Well, she's probably gonna keep doing her thing, I guess. Oh god, this is so difficult for me because I don't know how she's healing though, or rejuvenating health. Oh jeez, that was close. I don't know how she's recovering, that's the problem, or healing. Ugh! Oh, what? How do you teleport like that? What is this? Oh jeez, that was close. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, yeesh. She barely got me, it seems like. Oh my goodness. I need to buy food next time, honestly. Okay, we're healed up almost. Oh, ah! Son of a bee. I can barely see her still. Oh, ow! Okay. Oh jeez, she's on fire! Ooh! Oh! Ow! Ugh. This is so bad. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, my ear is ringing because it's like trying to signify the fact that I'm getting hit. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, back it up. That was so bad. The meat is healing faster, though, which is nice. And she's almost down, she seems like. Oh, there we go. A little bit of damage, but not by much. Oh. Yes! Got her. Is she dead yet?
Killed the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Ugh! I leveled up. That was difficult. That was tremendously difficult to deal with. Now let's go and examine the body before we end the episode here.
Stinks.
Obviously.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
look for the severed
Third hand.
hand first.
A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Alright.
Body
Chest
was
first.
chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
Probably a fang.
A
Whatever
pouch
that bit him.
bulging with coins.
Oh! Why is there a pouch of
Guardian
coins with florins?
from several different provinces. If the murderer
Interesting.
did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Alright,
So,
I'm done. I don't
murderer
think
was
there's
clearly
anything
a
new.
monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Alrighty. This was kind of unexpected, though. I didn't expect myself to be here. I didn't actually ask myself to be here to just do this quest. I was wanting to move into the Gwent quest, but it ended up forcing me into... this quest because I was like... I just heard a scream and I was just like, I kind of want to try to get involved here because this is getting a little interesting and, like, out of the way, it seems like, for me. Let me go and loot off of anything here that I can see. It seems like there's not a lot of things here anyways, because reasons. Alright, well, I mean, pretty much this is it for me in this episode. I took a long time to fight that Bruxa, but it's like, understandably, it was hard to deal with anyways, so I'm glad I already dealt with it, and it only took me 1 episode at least, rather than 5 episodes if I have to deal with it. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys in the next episode or another video of mine, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, night, or whenever watching this. Let me go and save, actually. That's what I was trying to do. I was, like, messing around, and I couldn't figure out how to save anymore. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and go to the city to do the Gwent tournament. Although I didn't mean to start the Beast of Descent, or continue it, at the very least, but... things happened. And we leveled up as well. I forgot to... let's go ahead and equip the stuff we need here. There we are. That's great. The glove is just as strong as my glove, so nah, I'm good. Alright, so we got some good swords now. Freeze, adrenaline point gain. What is this one? Stun. I have an abundance of stun, freeze, and adrenaline gain. I'm gonna use the freezing one. I'm just gonna power it all the way up with the freezing parts of it because it's like funny, just to see how it's like. It's gonna have like 6% of freezing now, which is funny for sure because it's like they're gonna freeze up a little bit every now and then, and then yeah, the other one is like chance to stun, attack power, and all that. Ridiculous. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or another video of mine. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever watching this. This will probably be it for me for now. Again, Orions. Oh, okay, so that's probably what it is. For crown? I don't get it now. I don't know what coin I need to use to... Like, what is the main currency I'm using? Crowns, right? So then how the hell do I have to force myself to use florins and orions to kind of make it work? Makes it weird for me. Alright, but yeah. In the next episode, we will go ahead and... let me power this up, actually, first before we continue. Upgrade. Boom. Incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to power up Rend, and then I'll probably remove the bows and arrows here. I'm gonna remove this, the lightning reflex, because it's not useful for anymore. It's not useful for me anymore because I don't literally use the arrow as much. I only use it as like a little throwaway attack rather than a main attack rather. So that will probably let me use Ren for a little bit, and then I'll probably use crippling strikes later on for sure. Yeah, this will be a thing that I'll probably power up once I get 2 more points into this branch. Into the combat branch, and then I could be okay for this playthrough for this attacks and such. Anyways, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys in the next episode of V-AXYS. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. We're gonna open to watching this next episode again. We're going to the Gwent tournament in the city, and within the city we'll pick up our next few things from the notice board over there, and then whatever happens after that is what happens with that. But other than that, that's the plan, and we're going to continue doing all the side quests and main quests that we can in this game. I don't know if we're going to get into level 46 anytime soon. Like, we're not going to get close to 46, I don't think. Not yet. But we'll have to finish up a lot of the Beasts of Toussaint to kind of get to that point of level 46, I believe. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't really have much beyond this particular part of the game yet. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's it for me in this episode anyways. And that will be that. Roz, out.